Let's dive deeper into the situation surrounding Jennie and Taehyung, because what started as simple dating rumors has grown into something far bigger, much darker, and honestly, much more troubling than anyone expected. Over the past few weeks, their names have risen back to the top of online discussions. At first it was the usual chatter about whether they were dating, still in contact, or referencing each other. But this time, the conversation took a turn, one that spiraled into dangerous accusations, misinterpretations, and outright misinformation. Now, the Jennie and V dating rumors have been around for a long time. They became a recurring cycle, surfacing, dying down, then resurfacing again with each new photo, each coincidental sighting, or each moment fans thought looked suspicious. But this latest wave has been different, because mixed into the regular rumor mill were claims that were not only false but extremely damaging. A few people online began accusing Taehyung of disturbing behavior, even labeling him with words like pedophile, without any evidence whatsoever. And that's the type of accusation that carries permanent weight. It's not something you throw around casually or use to score points in a fan war. People forget that outside of social media, in the real world, accusations like that can destroy reputations and even careers. And to make matters worse, people began sharing these claims as if they were fact, not realizing, or not caring, that repeating false accusations can easily lead to defamation lawsuits. The internet may move fast, but screenshots and videos don't disappear. Once something spreads, it becomes nearly impossible to fully erase. This makes you ask, how did we get here? How did a simple conversation about whether two adults might be dating turn into people inventing crimes out of thin air? Whatever happened to disliking a celebrity quietly and then going about your day? The truth is, the celebrities who actually fade away aren't the ones that get cancelled online, they're the ones no one cares enough to even mention. Silence is far more damaging to a public figure than hate. Ironically, the people who want V gone are the ones keeping him relevant by dragging his name into every corner of the internet, even if it's negativity. Attention, good or bad, prevents someone from disappearing. And when you look at what people are using as evidence, it becomes clear how unreasonable the situation has gotten. Some individuals started picking apart V's artistic choices, from symbolic props in his videos to certain visual styles he's always been drawn to. They twist these images into something sinister, ignoring the fact that art is symbolic. It's interpretive. A lot of K-pop artists use surreal visuals, painterly themes, and abstract concepts, not because they're hinting at something dark, but because it's part of their aesthetic expression. If someone approaches a music video looking for something suspicious, they will always find it, even if it was never there. On top of that, people began claiming V must be guilty because he had previously interacted with individuals who later became controversial. But the entertainment industry is extremely interconnected. Celebrities meet hundreds of people a year: photographers, directors, stylists, producers, fellow artists, sometimes without knowing anything about them beyond their job title. Being photographed with someone, working with someone once, or being in the same room does not make you responsible for that person's private life. That logic simply doesn't hold up, especially in an industry where networking is constant and unavoidable. The situation continued when fans noticed Jennie performing a certain dance move at a Blackpink concert, one that some claimed resembled a move Taehyung has done. Immediately, people said it was a signal or reference to him. But the move itself wasn't unique at all. It's simple, common, and used by performers across the industry. It's almost funny how quickly some fans will take a standard piece of choreography and turn it into a coded message. Not every movement is a hidden clue. Not every gesture is a love confession. But the truth is, this isn't really about the dance move or about art interpretation. It's not about coincidences or even legitimate dating speculation. It's about how some people use these details as fuel to justify their anger. Certain fans, whether because of jealousy, possessiveness over their idols, or general resentment, are looking for reasons to lash out. They look for patterns, connect dots that aren't connected, and create narratives that sound dramatic enough to go viral. And this extreme behavior isn't limited to younger fans. Many adults also engage in this level of speculation and hostility. It's important to recognize that a difficult life, personal trauma, or emotional struggles can explain why someone feels angry or emptier, but it does not excuse targeting celebrities with false accusations. That moment when pain turns into cruelty is a choice. And that choice has consequences, not only for the people being targeted but for the entire fandom culture. Because at the end of the day, Jennie and Taehyung aren't villains in anyone's made-up story. They're artists. They work incredibly hard to bring joy to the people who support them. They train, perform, create, rehearse, record, and sacrifice huge parts of their personal lives to entertain the world. Their intention has always been to add something positive and beautiful to fans' experiences. And yet, instead of being met with respect or kindness, they're facing some of the harshest criticism and absurd allegations imaginable. Even if they were dating, two adults in a mutual and healthy relationship, that should never justify hate. Idols aren't objects people own emotionally. They're human beings allowed to live their lives, make choices, and be happy without being dragged through the mud. It's heartbreaking to watch how the pressure of parasocial attachment, jealousy, and internet outrage has twisted something as simple as a possible relationship into a reason to tear people down. Jennie and V deserve the space to exist as individuals outside of other people's fantasies or projections. They deserve to be treated fairly, not vilified because someone online needed something to obsess or be angry about. In the end, the most important thing is understanding that rumors are not facts, coincidences are not proof, and negativity doesn't make someone right. Jennie and Taehyung deserve privacy, respect, and the freedom to live their lives, whether they're dating, friends, or have zero connection at all. They don't owe the public an explanation, and they certainly don't deserve to be targets of slander because the internet got bored.